Hey guys, how you doing? Today is the 30th of June. It marks 1 month, an entire month since I started this journey. Well, the round 3 journey, right? Okay, so I've just done my weigh-in because it is weigh-in day. It's Monday, so I've done that and I have been blown away. And I'm going to show you myself why I am a little blown away. So as you can see, I'm down quite a lot, and that's just in the first month. Now I have been keeping as close as I can to 1500 calories as a calorie deficit. Okay, so each day I try to stay at around 1500 calories, and that has been working for me quite happily. Yes, there are days where I may go over that a little bit, but it's not a bad thing. And I don't feel bad about it because I'm still within that calorie deficit. I've never gone over the 2700 that I need to maintain the body that I am already in today. Now, the other thing is that after next month, I'm going to have to look at having a look at what that calorie deficit needs to be again. But because I'm down where I am, and because I've lost what I have, it means that I can safely use the rebounder. So I will be starting to do that. But I still have to be very careful with what I do because of the hernia, etc. And I don't want to overdo anything because, I just don't want to do that. So it will be a case of doing 1 minute per hour for 8 hours of the day. So each minute that I do is the equivalent of 10 minutes of walking. Because there is zero impact. Okay, so it's like the suspension of a car. Only one that actually works the way they say it's going to. So that's pretty much where I'm at with that. So I'll get on to that. Now, if you guys are wanting shorter form videos, I will put some more out. I really do appreciate those of you who have come along and found me and come along for the ride, whether you're here or on Instagram or on TikTok. I really do appreciate it. If you are looking for me on Instagram or TikTok, you need to look for Wellness for Healthiness, and I will put those links in the description below. There is a little bit of different content on there, not a lot, but there is some. Okay, I try and keep YouTube for my longer form content, and I'm doing my best here. Okay, I've actually got 4 channels that I run doing different things, plus I have a life. Not quite sure how that works into everything, but but this week I've had Tanny home most of the week because he did his back on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, when he would normally be at work, he was not. He was home. Yeah. So that made life fun, which meant that the person who normally cares for me, I had to look after. Which makes it a little bit more difficult for me, and anyone who's with current chronic illness or disabilities knows that that can lead to its own group of issues. And for me, I was getting very tired before I normally do. But on the good side of that, Tanny actually got to see the true side of what I go through in my week. The fact that I do a lot more than he thinks I do, and that by midday I am cactus. Don't even bother, you know. Which makes it interesting when I'm doing my business course, because a lot of that is in the afternoon. So what it means is that I have to go back and re-watch everything and redo everything from the week before. So it is what it is. I'm not upset about it. But I just wanted to say to you guys, look, if you are starting out on this journey, just start. Start where you are. Don't let influencers, especially ones that look about 12, who have nothing better to do with their time or money than to be a gym rat, tell you, a perimenopausal or older woman, how to or what to do, or even a disabled person how to or what to do. They've got they've got nothing up here. They've got nothing up here. They're not professional. They're just little idiots. And why are you letting them ruin your day? Okay? What we eat and what our choices are based on what our knowledge is, our affordability, our resources, and our skills are. That's what our choices are made up of. And as long as you are doing what is best for you, you know, don't let anyone else put you into some kind of food issue, right? Don't end up with some kind of eating disorder because some little twit on TikTok told you that as a woman who is 30 years his senior, and he has no idea what he's talking about, told you that eating hot dogs was poison. Okay? Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. The same as you wouldn't let some upper middle class person tell you that, you know, cheese that's bought in plastic and not at the cheese shop is not real cheese. Okay, you wouldn't do it. All right, you wouldn't do it because most of our blocks come in a plastic packet. Let's be honest. Don't let them get to you. Okay, don't let them get to you. And if you do want to do this journey and go on social media and have your own like digital journal, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Do it. And the reason that I say that is this. Because it keeps you accountable, because people come and watch. They come and watch. However, I will say this. You know, it's the weekend on TikTok when all the idiot scamming mails come along. Alright? That's how you know. It's how you know. You get all of the marriage proposals, you get all of the flower emojis thrown at you, you get all of the bollocks. I had over 400 messages on my inbox. I had to shut off my DMs. I had to shut them off. Because it was ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Because I couldn't keep up with it. It was a full-time job. And I was like, I've got Tanny to look after. This happened between Friday and Saturday. I had 473 messages sent to me in my DMs. Only 2 of them are relevant to what I had posted. 2 of them were relevant to what I had posted. The rest was a load of chances. Yeah. That wasn't including the comments. Now, if my husband or my partner Okay, because he's not actually I call him my husband because I see him as my husband. He is my partner. We have been together for, 8 years. We are happy together, as much as we have our ups and downs, and he has his demons and I have my issues. We still are together and we love each other very much. We drive each other up the wall. But what couple doesn't? And if you tell me you're in a couple that never argues, fuck off. Just go and do your happy somewhere else, because it's a load of bollocks, and eventually someone's going to explode. Because if you don't, they will. The point is, if he'd seen all those, he would have lost his ever-loving mind. Thankfully, he doesn't do social media, and you very rarely will ever see him ever. Occasionally you will, not very often, but occasionally you will. So, but this month has been a huge success as far as I'm concerned. I will start doing strength training on my rebounder, which is going to be more along the lines of doing the health bounce. It's going to be doing the health bounce. I can't do anything else. I've got to do the health bounce. I'm not allowed to do anything that causes any issues to my core, so the health bounce it is. And if it's the health bounce, then so what? At least it's something, right? So I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you guys heaps. Take it easy. Mwah. Bye.